Do you have a story with Mike in Cleveland? Didn't you guys do something?
Yeah.
You guys did something in Cleveland.
There was a crazy thing that went down. So.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
So
bro.
you were supposed to be there. I don't know. You were preparing for your wrestling match maybe or something. But
We were at your show
it was after.
and we got on stage, which was awesome.
You weren't on stage. I don't remember that.
Sorry. I looked on stage. Like I made eye contact with people that
I
were
don't
on
recall
stage.
that. I have my glasses, so it's hard for me to see.
It wasn't you. It was like like the backup drummer. I think you had like a backup drummer. And then afterwards we went out.
Devin, he has a name. Yeah, the guy who's behind the drummer.
Yeah. The reverse drummer.
Behind my guy, Jake.
And then we went out for a bite to eat in like Columbus.
Yeah. It was a bar, I think. And I'm sober. I don't drink.
Yeah.
But we're in this bar, and they shut it down. And it's just us, and there's a couple locals, like the main people who are like keeping the place alive.
Yeah.
So it's just us. It's like a Tuesday night or something like that.
Yeah.
I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday.
Real hometown,
Right.
Ohio type shit.
So we're there, right? We're chilling. They shut the place down. And Mike's like, we should order a pizza. I'm like, can you do that? Can you order a pizza to a bar?
Yeah.
They bring the pizza. Place is shut down completely. There's like literally 2 guys who own the place there working. And all of a sudden, I have some of my friends coming in, my crew. And one of them crosses the street and basically someone follows him from across the bar, from across the street, and manages to kind of weasel their way into the bar. This is a fully closed bar. You cannot get in. And so this guy gets in. I think he's just a friend of his because he comes in with them essentially, but he was a little delayed.
Yep.
So he comes in, he's wasted out of his mind. So I, as a sober person, I don't have much of a threshold for wasted people who are like, say the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like this guy comes in, to put it in perspective, he knocks over a cup. That's the first thing.
he
Spills
did
it all over
everywhere.
the table.
And it wasn't just like a small cup. It
Yeah,
was like a
full.
pitcher.
Yeah.
It was
And
like
it's-
a barrel.
It's all over the thing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. Like, I'm like, just reading this. This guy has, wasted energy. And he's trying to talk. And I'm having a super deep conversation with Mike. And I was so energized by our
at that
conversation.
moment.
We're
Yeah.
talking about slime, energy, and this whole idea.
The
and like,
collaboration.
and trying to be able, it was like a really inspiring conversation. So we're deep in it. And this person just keeps kind of butting in. And I'm like trying to be cordial and nice and being like, oh, hey, what's up, man? How's it going? And I'm eating pizza while this is happening. And then basically I'm like kind of trying to direct my energy back to our conversation because I was really excited by it. And all of a sudden, this guy's like, yo, like, shake my hand. And I'm like, I'm like eating pizza and I have grease all over my hands. I'm like, yo, let me give you a pound, like out of politeness because I don't want to get like grease on his hands.
For sure.
This is like a formality of just politeness.
100%.
So I'm trying to be nice. And he's like, you fucking celebrities all the same. You fucking shake my hand. I was like, bro, there's grease all over my hand. I can shake your hand right now. I've got pizza in my hand. And anyone who knows me knows I'm the messiest eater. I got shit all over my fucking face. Anyways, this guy gets super mad and he's like, what the fuck's wrong? And I was like, bro, who are you with? Who do you know here? This is a private thing. And he's like, you're a fucking piece of shit, blah, blah. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm like, because it takes me a lot to get there. I really like treat everyone with respect. I don't care if you're like literally a billionaire or someone who's literally homeless on the street. I will treat you with the same level of respect. It does not matter. But
Well,
this
no,
person
I think because you left out the part when his check came, hit the guy that was pressing us, his card got declined. And Oliver started saying like, "Oh, you're fucking poor." Like,
I never said that.
No.
Fuck you, Mike. All right, Mike, let me just tell this story because this is a good story.
Sorry.
All right, so this guy goes out. He's like freaking out on me, and I'm just like, get this fucking guy out of here. There's always security, usher this dude out. So he's outside. He's still waiting outside for me to
Knocking
come out.
on the windows.
He's literally knocking out. My camera guy was with me, Steve. He was there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, Steve, go out, interview this guy. We need the footage for our documentary because we always just get footage of people talking shit on me. And most of the time we tell them to talk shit on me. This guy, we did not have to tell him. We're like, bro, this is gold. We got to get him. So he goes to interview the guy. He's like venting to him about how I wouldn't shake his hand, all this stuff. Just wasted the like, just saying in a loop, saying the same thing over and over again.
Celebrities, man.
They're all the same, man. Worst kind of person.
Yeah.
He's probably friends with the Paul brothers. Anyways, just getting a golden interview from this guy. So my friend is, after he starts saying the same thing over and over again, it's time to wrap up the interview. So he makes his way towards the thing. And as he's coming in, a guy is trying to come into the bar and chokes my friend.
Yes.
And pushes his way in. So another person now is snuck into the bar as well.
Yeah.
And a girl is behind him and comes in behind him. So we didn't really notice. We didn't think anything of it. And the guy walks through, goes to the back. So we just think, okay, maybe he's works here or whatever. I didn't think twice about it. Steve comes up. He's like, this guy choked me, blah. We're like, what are you talking about, dude? Chill out. He's
so like quick table on that. Imagine the vibe we're in right now. Like, there's a lot of shit starting to go down around us. Like, we thought it was just going to be a calm
it's a
Columbus Tuesday night, kicking it, eating pizza, talking about slime articles of incorporation. And before you know
I told
it,
him I would give him a percentage of the company, which I know you didn't do with Prime.
Correct.
And I was like, this is your way to make amends. Like, I'll, on behalf of the Paul brothers, I can
and
connect
I was so
you.
happy. I was so happy, bro. I was
You
so
were
happy.
lit up, bro. He's glowing
Yeah.
like he was pregnant.
Yeah.
He was like Nina. It was
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
bro. He was just glowing.
All right, go
Anyways,
ahead.
so we're having this conversation, and Steve's butting in, and he's like, dude, this guy, we're like, what are you talking about? He's like, he choked me. And we're like, bro. I love Steve to death. He's a brother of mine, but he's like the most dramatic guy. If he sees a bug come in, he's like, dude, there's an ant in the room. And he'll come into my room and he's like, I can't sleep. Kill it. But, you know, he's a legend. So anyway, Steve's saying this. We're like, all right, whatever, man. And all of a sudden, we're having this combo and another guy comes over from in there and he's like, there's a man with a gun in the bathroom. He pointed a gun at me. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about? He worked there, though. This was a guy who worked there. He went to the back and he said there's a girl in there who's
ODing.
she's sick in the bathroom. And he went to ask if she was okay. And the guy had a gun pointed at her and pointed the gun at him. And so now we're like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden, like, and within a couple minutes, all of a sudden, police are fled.
force
They're knocking on the door trying to get in.
Yeah.
Police can't even get into the bar, but somehow these other strangers managed to get in. Police are not. We're like, what is going on
and
here?
it was like a task force. It wasn't just like
I remember at first there was 3, and then
It was like
those
50.
3 came in. They walk into the back. Now there's like 4 more that come in. All these police cars out the front. We're eating our pizza, trying to talk about slime, and it's actually fucking crazy because. Next thing we know, there's like 5 officers pulling this dude out. He's wrapped
dude.
up, and then Steve's like, there he is! That's the guy! And now the guy's looking at us. We're like, bro, this dude is gonna find us
All
after
of us.
He's making eye contact with us. You don't get to, this is not how this works.
He made it so obvious, bro.
Yeah,
he's like, that's him.
That's the guy.
The guy.
We're like, bro, why would you do this? We have to go into witness protection now.
In Columbus.
I gotta change my maiden name, dude.
Wait, they already had him.
What?
Why did he insist on pointing out?
That's
No
what we
idea.
couldn't
We had
figure
no
out. We're like,
idea.
it's already done. It's a done deal. There's 6 dudes on
He
him.
decided to testify that
All right.
night.
So next thing we know, they pull him out. We're like, all right, it's chill. And then the next thing, a fucking ambulance rolls in.
They got the girl on the gurney coming out.
This is
Oh
just funny,
my
but it was
God.
just so, it was like a movie. We're literally now there's a paramedic with a gurney rolling in. We're like, we're just eating the pizza. We're like, what the fuck is going on in Columbus? We're in Cleveland or Columbus?
I think it might have been Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Wait,
Sounds like
did you
some
get
Cleveland
all
shit.
of it on? Is a lot of that documented?
None of
or
it's
no?
documented.
Fuck.
That's why we're documenting it here.
Yeah.
So long story short, next thing we know, they're pulling out the girl in the stretcher. She's got the mouthpiece on. They're rolling her out. And we're just like, what goes on here in this town? And then I thought about you and your brother. And I was like, this makes so much sense.
Yeah.
That might have
It started adding up. I was like, I get it now.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.